I'm Lyric Seal, and my partner Marissa Shivers and I will be taking turns discussing the process of beef production in order for beef products to be available. We have to take a deeper look into how the cattle behind the beef are managed.
Firstly, there are 12 main beef breeds in the industry. This includes the Shorthorn, Simmental, Hereford, Limousin, Santa Gertrudis, Angus, Brahma, Charolais, Barangus, Chianina, Gavlet, and the Maine Anjou. Although they all originate in many different countries and vary in traits such as size, color, and environmental adaptations, they all have one thing in common. They all contribute to the beef industry in the United States.
In order for the production of beef to go on, reproduction must come into play. In order for a calf to be born, a bull must inseminate a cow or heifer while she is in estrus, or more commonly known as heat. The whole heat cycle is caused by hormones, the main one causing estrus being estrogen. Estrus detection can often be very obvious. For example, mounting. Many times, the cows who are in heat will try to mount other cows in the herd, whether that cow is in heat as well or not, or stand to be mounted themselves.
After a gestation of 279 to 287 days, with the average being 283 days, a calf should be born. This time is also known as parturition. Typically, only one calf will be born per pregnancy, but twins can occur if 2 eggs were fertilized. Calves should be delivered with their head and front legs first pointed straight out, then followed by the rest of their body. Although not always will a calf be positioned like so, it is also acceptable if they come out rear first, as long as they are not positioned sideways. Please remember, the labor process takes more time for heifers, which are females that have never calved before, compared to the time for a cow to give birth.
Note that if you have a pregnant cow or heifer, that you need to check for the signs of parturition. These include restlessness, discomfort, isolation from the herd, and frequently urinating. These are some of the apparent first stage labor signs, while as the labor progressively moves along, her cervix will gradually dilate and she will eventually begin to push. After she delivers her calf, she should also deliver the placenta within the next 6 hours, but taking up to 12 hours is not unheard of.
Most commonly for the beef industry, castrated bulls, known as steers, are raised up to be slaughtered to make beef products. The most common method of castration for cattle is with a knife, where the bottom portion of the scrotum is sliced off and the spermatic cord is removed via scraping from the knife to allow drainage. Then, the testicles are removed from the sac. Castration takes place when the calf is 3 to 4 months old, no younger, as it can cause major issues regarding their growth and urinary tract. Steers are known to be larger than the females and tend to have more muscling throughout their body, rather than a cow whose muscling is more moderate. Bulls, on the contrary, should be lean and well muscled, and it is important to not let them have an excess amount of fat, considering this can lead to a number of problems.
Another common procedure done to calves besides castration is dehorning. Unless the calf is born naturally polled, meaning they will not grow horns, it is likely they will have the horns removed at a very young age. There are several reasons for the horns to be removed, as it allows them to not harm one another, take up less space, and not get stuck in fences as easily, and they also tend to sell for more money if they do not have horns. To approach removing the horns, there are many methods to go about it, such as hot irons, chemicals, or spoons. Gouges and tubes are an option for when they have small horn buds.
When it comes to reproductive equipment, there are many new technological advances that have come into helping with the play of breeding, such as artificial insemination, embryo transplants, and now we're able to check for pregnancy. So we can take advantage of all the equipment. So if you have the opportunity, let's get started with some of the new equipment that we can really use today. A semen tank, breeding gun, breeding sheath, palpation sleeve, electric thaw box or thermos and water, insemination pipette, seeder and seeder insert, heat detection devices, calf puller, branding irons, heat or freeze, Birdizo, iodine or disinfectant, horn spoons, tubes, scoops, dehorning paste, iron, ear tagger, thermometer, straw cutter or scissors, forceps, lubricant, pelvimeter, ultrasound machine, artificial vagina, obstetrics chains, scrotal circumference tape, knife or a scalpel, a nursing bottle, syringe and needle, tattoo numbers and or letters, elastic emasculators, semen straw, chin ball marker.
Thank you so much for taking your time to watch our video regarding cattle reproduction management and the raising of stock for beef. On behalf of Marissa and I, we really hope the information presented in this video may help educate viewers in some way.